Hello. Okay, so you're probably thinking two things. Number one, it's tip of the week. Why is it not Tom? Tom is currently struck down with a bit of man flu, so I'm stepping in for him. Secondly, you're probably thinking, Phil, why are you sat in a cupboard? I'm sat in a cupboard because the gym's pumping, the tunes are on loud, and because the tunes are on loud, it'll pick that up and this video will get flagged for the music, so that's why I'm currently sat in a cupboard. Moving on, it's tip of the week. So we're talking about pull-ups. Strict pull-ups is a big thing that's coming up over the next few weeks of the programming. So Ollie's programmed in some good progressions for working on your strict pulling strength, mainly the strict pull-up. So things we want to be thinking when we're doing the pull-ups. Let's start off with a grip. Rather than going for this thumbs over sort of suicide grip, what we want to be thinking is a bit like in weightlifting where you'll use a hook grip. Normally in weightlifting, your thumb will be on the bar and then your fingers will be on your thumb. That's your weightlifting hook grip. But for the gymnastics hook grip, what you want to be thinking is fingers on the bar, thumb on the fingers, and grabbing it up nice and high. So not grabbing it here in your palm, but grabbing it here, thumb on the fingers, and that's just going to be a really good grip for you to be pulling from. Secondly, thinking about the muscles that you want to engage. So rather than just pulling and just doing whatever, thinking about, right, what am I trying to do with a pull-up? I'm trying to build some lat strength. I'm trying to get a bit of biceps in, and I'm going to get a full body workout. So I'm going to squeeze my core and hold a nice tight hollow. So thinking, pulling from the elbow, and that's going to activate the lats rather than just thinking pull and just using forearm. Really thinking that grip on, squeeze through the elbows, and that's going to switch those lats on. Chin over, control it down. Staying with that theme, so squeezing through the lats, really activating the lats, getting the most out of your movement. Lastly is just maintaining like a strong hollow position in your pull-up. So why not get the best bang for your buck with your pull-up? So if we're thinking hollow position, that the ribs are down, we're pulling and we're keeping in a nice tight hollow position. The feet are going to be squeezed together. Loads of room in this cupboard. Point the toes away and you're going to be in that nice hollow position as you pull, ribs down, tucking the hips under, feet in together, toes pointed. I'm getting attacked by Tony Stark. What's going on, man? Wicked. Okay, that is your tip of the week. If you haven't got pull-ups, before we go, your coach is obviously going to give you some really good progressions, but at 3D in the gym, we've got a lat pull-down machine. Sit on it, get some time in on the lat pull-down machine. If you can't do pull-ups just yet, don't just resort to jumping on bands. Lat pull-downs, we've got negatives, toe spot pull-ups with a bar in the rack. Try and get away from just pulling here like you would with rings or a bar. You're only ever going to get good at pulling this way, whereas we want to start pulling this way, okay? You're still going to build strength pulling horizontally like this, especially on your ring rows and things, but you really want to start mixing it up and getting used to pulling here rather than always here. Okay, if this video can get more than 10 likes, I'm going to usurp Tom's throne, kick him off tip of the week, and it'll become my regular thing. It's not really, he's just ill, and I'm covering for this week. Cheers guys, thanks a lot.